As an idea, it is our firm belief that the time has come for the Naga society to move on from a state of paralysis that has for far too long divided and disabled us. At the heart of the Naga Rising's initiative is the resounding call of our people for real definite change and their aspiration to bring healing, restoration, and rebuild our land. And for this to happen, we need to start the process of reconstruction, to chart out a new course and take some radical steps to rebuild now. For tomorrow, it will be too late.
The meeting of the hearts and minds and the strong conviction to work collectively towards a better future is what inspired the formation of the Naga Rising.
We seek to work as a broad-based alliance representing cross-sections of Naga society. We look at endless possibilities that can be achieved when people unite their hearts and minds to come together for a purpose and with a vision.
While many people will be hearing about the Naga Rising perhaps for the first time, the seed of the vision we are launching has been planted on the ground since a long time ago through the initiatives of our Naga elders and pioneers.
The concept of the Naga Rising reconstruction is of an urgent need today in Nagaland. Divided as we may be by conflicting and man-made boundaries, the Naga identity should be clear and devoid of any socio-economic or political misinterpretation.
The Naga Rising, on its part, we want to renew this vision, to give it a fresh narrative and direction that is in tune with the present context and times. We believe that a new thinking is required.
Nothing remains the same. Out of the ashes and ruins there always arises the phoenix with vigor and renewed imagination. Will the Naga Rising be the phoenix for this generation of Nagas? I truly hope so. There is already a great sense of empowerment that is arising from the guiding light of the Naga Rising, and that is a dream that all Nagas share. And so, take the charge.
The Naga Rising, their entry into the arena of leadership and action. I think I can sense from what I have heard and read, the Naga Rising is bringing together men and women who have done the hard thinking needed about our people. They have understood our struggle, what we have achieved, what has gone wrong, as happens in all great struggles by people for their aspirations, and they are clear together what has to be discarded and changed in our thinking, attitudes, and lives, if the future will be better, different, and not destroy us.
I was drawn into the TNR movement for its vision to protect and uphold Naga identity and its commitment to bring change in the Naga society without fear or favor. I am also inspired by the enthusiasm and selfless dedication of the enlightened members involved in the group. I'm sure that TNR will be an indispensable source of assets as well as a catalyst for change in the Naga society.
Strong commitment to work for a better future of the Naga societies based on Christian principle inspire me to be part of the Naga Rising family. Friends, the challenges ahead of us may be very tough. We may even face stormy weathers in our journey. Whatever circumstances come, I firmly believe and pray that with the blessings and guidance of Almighty God, together we shall move forward to fulfill the objective and the vision of the Naga Rising. Long live the Naga Rising!
Ever since I started my journey as a social activist, our community was and we are still so much engulfed with all sorts of corruption, hatred, and ism, which is destroying the very fabric of our Christian life. Our faith in God and our identity as a Naga is slowly eroding. Then came along the Naga Rising group, whose vision statement and theology is something I can relate to. I believe, and it is my sincere prayer, that God will lead us and guide us to make our dream a reality.
The Naga Rising realizes that our community is in need of healing among different tribes, groups, individuals, villages. We need the healing of our minds from a very bitter and painful past. We also need the healing of our systems from the scourge of corruption, extortion, gun culture, violence, lawlessness, and isms, and all other destructive elements that are detrimental to our well-being and our future.
Nagas have slumbered too long. It is a time for us to wake up from our slumber, to bring radical reformation. But the question is, who is going to bring reformation in our society? It is the duty of the Nagas, intellectual, to come forward, to shoulder the responsibility to revolutionize our corrupted society. The rampant corruption is prevailing in every sphere of our society. Who can deliver us from this impending peril? At this critical situation, Naga Rising is the only answer.
I imagine Nagaland as pages and pages of beautiful pictures in a book. In the first page, I see the young and the old all tending to their own fields, and I see that the Tower of Babel has disappeared from our midst. The first page is titled Reformation. As I turn the second page, I see the picture of a beautiful Naga flag alongside the Indian flag high up in the mountains of Nagaland. The second page is titled Restoration. As I flipped over to the third page, I saw the word transformation. And it came to my mind that we are called to transform the lives of the peoples around us. We are the soul hunters now. My father told me that the Naga Rising stands for Reformation, Restoration, and Transformation. As we leap into the great unknown, I am extremely excited to be part of possibly the greatest Naga generation ever. Kuknalim.
One of the things that really motivated us to do this is because of our children. Their rights to a better world, their voice and aspirations for new beginnings matters deeply for all of us. And to give them the safe place and a future, we must set things right. And we must do it now, because tomorrow it will be too late.
In the evolution of a nation, there is a transitional period during which diverse ideas and thoughts strive to dominate and control the nation's destiny. From the history of mankind, we learn that a nation built on impulsive reaction and short-term conveniences have never withstood the onslaught of the ravages of times. We also learn that a nation has to be rooted deep in the history, culture, and tradition of its people in order to thrive and stand for its citizens. The diverse culture and thoughts can be both a blessing and a curse. As such, it is up to the role players of a given time either to create a masterpiece out of the rich diversity or to allow the differences to fragment the hard-earned unity focused to claim a future with common identity. TNR seeks to facilitate like-minded thinkers to expound their ideas and thoughts for a better future for all the Nagas. Kuknalim.
The Naga Rising and this vision statement is a call for action to stand together and rebuild. And we believe that a spirit of oneness and fraternity is still possible among the Nagas towards building our future.
Let